An Oahu woman who was convicted of theft is now accused of committing the same crime on a much larger scale. Tamala Alcoran was indicted today on 311 counts, including identity theft, computer fraud, theft, and forgery. Alcoran is accused of stealing more than $1 million from a landscaping company by using the owner's personal information. As a result, the landscaping company went bankrupt. Prosecutors say it's one of the worst embezzlement cases they've seen. As Alexander Zanes reports, prosecutors are working to make sure the victim receives justice. Alexander?
Joe, the deputy prosecutor says the victim in this case is suffering long-lasting consequences from Alcoran's alleged scheme. This is Tamala Alcoran back in 2006 speaking with KHON just after she was sentenced to 5 years probation for stealing $40,000 from AYSO, a youth soccer organization.
Is it a relief? You don't have to go to jail?
Yes, but I still have to live with this. I live in the community, and every day when I walk, I see how people look at me, and I just have to deal with that. So it's going to happen like that probably for the rest of my life. According to the prosecutor's office, just 2 years later, Alcoran was hired as an office manager at a local landscaping company and began embezzling money again, but on a far larger scale. This most recent scheme outlines over 300 counts with multiple offenses dating over the course of 6 years. In that time, prosecutors say she was able to make away with over $1.3 million. Chris Van Marter, who prosecuted Alcoran's 2006 case, says he'll be seeking justice for the family whose life was turned upside down by the scheme.
The crimes in this case nearly destroyed the victim, who spent 40 years building up his architecture and landscape business. It completely destroyed his credit. All of his credit cards were canceled. He can't get a credit card now.
Among the accusations Alcoran is facing are obtaining fake credit cards, selling off company stock, forging company checks to pay her rent, and creating dummy corporations where she could funnel the stolen money.
She's certainly a danger to employers, and especially employers who put her in a position of trust and access to money. She is extremely manipulative, very deceptive, is a person who knows financial matters and technology issues very well.
Van Marter told me today he and the president of AYSO believed Alcoran should have spent time behind bars back in 2006.
We felt that that would be appropriate to deter her from further large-scale financial crime. And to our disappointment, the court sentenced her to probation with no jail. And within 2 years of being placed on probation, she is reoffending on a much, much larger scale in this case.
And Alcoran could face up to 20 years in prison without the possibility of probation if convicted. We'll follow up and let you know if and when a trial date is set. Alexander Zanes, KHON 2 News.